Here I have some extra from tofu. You could use just regular tofu, doesn't matter which one. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it into thin slices. The firmer you go, the better resistant it will be. You want about 1/4 of an inch. You want these to be very thin. I love making my own homemade ham at home because it's so easy to make and it lasts for months because the tofu will preserve in the brine. So I like to make plenty. Here we have some water with liquid aminos. Gonna add just a little bit more. We want about 2 tablespoons. I'm gonna add some paprika, some smoke liquid, date syrup, and then we're gonna add some beetroot powder. And we stir with a whisk. And now we want to completely submerge this tofu in this brine. And we want to allow the tofu to be marinated overnight if you want to use it. And then from there, just keep it in the brine until you're done. Just want to make sure that it's submerged in. What I like to do is I like to put a plastic wrap over it. Give it a little bit of a mix. Forgot one thing, hold on. This is optional. This step is optional, but I'm gonna add a bay leaf and some fennel seeds and black peppercorn seeds. This is gonna add extra flavor. Okay. And you wanna seal it pretty well. So I have been making sandwiches all week with our delicious ham recipe. I love using tofu to make my own homemade ham, and I'm going to show you how to make a delicious sandwich with it. So what I do is I store my tofu in a red smoky brine, and I just grab 2 to 1 slices of ham. On this case, I'm going to use 2. And I'm going to sear them in my grill. And my skillet is hot. I'm going to add my tofu ham. And this is the last of it. I've been having sandwiches all week with this delicious tofu. It's one of my favorite things to have in my fridge, just ready for me. Just having tofu ham. And this can actually be reused, the brine. You can add a little more water and add more tofu. So I'm going to grill up my ham both sides. So for our sandwich, I'm going to be using Dave's Killer Bread. I love their bread. I'm going to use a tomato, some lettuce, and some onion. Very simple. And this ham smells so good when you grill it. It smells super delicious and smoky. Who needs bacon when you have this delicious recipe? And we use a metal. You just grab it, give it a flip. You just sear it the same way on the other side, and then it's ready. So I'm going to add some mustard. And I only have Dijon mustard. We're gonna add our lettuce. We're gonna add our lettuce, and if it's too much, just leave it. Tomato, the onions. You can use pickled onions or regular onions. The pickled onions gives it such a different flavor to it. Stack up our ham here and close it. And there you go, our sandwich. And now we just have a plate and we serve our delicious sandwich.